What's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's your girl, Megan Savage, and welcome to another Thursday trading video. Now, today's gonna be a little bit different because my last video we talked about SMC and why I trade it. But today I want to address one of the most common questions I get, which is, Megan, how much should I start trading with? If you've been in my community or free channel, I talk a lot about how everyone's trading journey is very different. People have asked me, well, Megan, how do I know I'm gonna get my return? And how much money am I gonna get? And rah, rah, rah. And here's the thing, if you're in the trading markets, like if you're in, any type of financial market, you know that there is no guarantee. And that's not meant to scare you. That's meant to just educate you. If I start with $1,000 and someone else is taking the same trades as me and they're starting with $10,000, they're obviously going to make more than me. That's just how it is. Just like I could technically make more than that person with $1,000 if I'm trading more than they are, or maybe my entries and risk to reward is better than theirs. There are so many factors with trading and it can be overwhelming in the beginning. I wanted to give you a visual on how things could look. Now, before we get into it, I want to start off by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is strictly 110% educational. It is not an income claim. It is not a guarantee. I am doing this because so many people ask me and I can see the distress on their face and in their voice when they don't fully understand. I wanted to put it on paper, well, I guess in this case on screen for you guys to see and get an idea. Something I like to do with my students is a 2-year investing plan. The most common thing I hear from people coming from TikTok and Instagram and social media that, oh, I want to make $10,000 in my first 3 months. Okay, cool. Like I've seen it happen. However, again, there's so many factors. How much are you starting with? Do you have any prior experience? Are you getting help? How much are you trading? But I'd rather give you guys a more realistic idea of what trading could be. I want to show you stability and what I was able to do rather than these fads and get rich quick mindset that gurus put into your head. I have a 2-year investing plan to show you guys. Again, not financial advice. This is just something that I did so I can track numbers. Something I want to preface before getting into it is this is based on compound interest. For 1 year, 12 months, you are going to lock in so you don't have to clock in. You can pick the amount you want to start trading with. Every 30 days, put another amount into your trading account. This is how you're going to have that compound interest. Again, you can pick it. It could be $100, it could be $50, it could be $2,000. And I don't want you guys to feel restricted, okay? If you right now can guarantee like $100 a month, then do that. If you're a waitress and let's say you got extra tips or did a side job and you got extra money and you want to put it in, definitely do it. It'll get you to your goals faster. But I also want to say, don't trade with money you're not willing to lose. This is a 2-year plan. So for the first year, you are not going to take any money out. Only money's going in and you are trading with it. The second year is when you can start taking money out. Now, the plan that I have put in place is most people tell me that an extra $2,000 a month would drastically change their entire situation. Some people, that's all their bills. So the plan that I have here is you are taking $2,000 out every single month and trading with what's remaining in the account. Now let's get to the visuals. So let me break down the numbers. You can have a lower win rate and actually still be profitable. Your profitability comes from your risk versus your reward. You can have an 80% win rate and have an awful R&R and not be profitable. You cannot be making money because it doesn't matter how many trades you take and how many wins you have. It matters, are you managing your risk properly? So I just wanted to really give this basis because again, I'm not claiming anything. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just going based on averages of the trades I took last year. This is if you were to have a 43% win rate. You're losing more than you're winning. Now the ROI with all of the numbers, it's around 31%. These numbers is because the last 5 months of 2024, I did a 597% return. Don't at me. Past performance doesn't guarantee future gains. The reason why I'm doing 31% return is because I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver. And something that I want to say, guys, is not every month is the same. That's literally impossible. For example, I did 19% this January, and it's February 23rd, 2024 while I'm shooting this, and currently we're up 88%. So notice how usually it equals out. And even if I have a couple red months, I'm not scared. The real traders know. Back to the numbers. If you start with $100, you're getting 31% every single month. Some less, some more, it equals out. For the first year, remember I said every single month you're going to be depositing money in. And let's just say it's $50 because you're like, hey, the 100 was a lot. I'm going to do $50. By the end of the first 12 months, you're going to have around $9,727. Not a lot, but it's about the capital that you get the first year, which will help free you the next. So now we go to year 2. You're taking out $2,000 every month and trading what's left. By the end of the last year, of the second year, you are now almost at 6 figures and you've been making an extra $2K every month. That is crazy. But let me show you what happens if you change these numbers a bit. Say, you're like, you know what, Megan, I can make 200 work instead of $50 a month. The first year, you don't see that much difference, okay? It's only, I think it was like only $2,000 more. Don't quote me on that. But the next year, that's a substantial difference. And that is the power of compounding. Now, again, this is not going to be a direct map, but what this is for is to show you the power of just giving your time to a skill that can free you, guys. Like, it's absolutely crazy, because let's just for shits and giggles do this. Let's say you're like, you know what, Megan, it's now year 3 and I want to take out the 80K and just trade with 100,000, okay? You're like, all right, I just want to leave that in there. Cool. And you're putting nothing in to put 1 because you can't put 0. These are where numbers start to be unrealistic. And to some people, not to people in the trading space. This is what people don't see. And I can hear you in my comments, coming at me. Well, it's not always going to happen. You could have some red months. Sure. But even if you made half of what these numbers are showing, that could change your life. Even if you made a third of what these numbers are showing, it's important to learn the skill. I want to show you this because a lot of people are like, Megan, I only have $200. I only have $100. I only have $500. What do I do? Okay, I get you. You can still learn. It's not about a quick fix. Trading is not it. It is the one that will free you, but it's not the one that will free you quick, not the right way. Even if you were like, Megan, I want to trade with $500. Okay, put $500 in and even like $100 a month. Look at the difference. You earn multi-6 figures. You can take out more than 2K if you want. I wouldn't suggest it because we want to retire in 5 years, right? But that's up to you. It's your money, not a financial advisor. The first year is where a lot of people lose, where a lot give up. Maybe they had a bad first 2 months and instead of 900, there's 6. Or maybe they get to June and they're like, $3,000 for my 500. I really wanted to buy that car. Or I really wanted to go on that vacation because my work is so bad. And Karen at my job is so annoying and I need a break. That is why they will forever be putting fries in the bag. I'm just going to say it for what it is. Hate me if you want. I'm just going to tell you what I've seen in my almost half a decade in the space. You need to get past the 12 months. And then focus the last year. This 12 months determines how the rest of your life is going to go. So I hope that's given you guys some value. I hope you are starting to see the picture a little bit more clear. If you're somebody who's been waiting to trade and you've been scared to get started because you're like, oh, I only have 500, I only have 100, I only have this. I hope that this opened up your eyes that it's not about how much you have. It's about how long you're taking to get started. I guarantee you, if you're finding this video or if you're in this space, you've probably been thinking about trading for maybe a couple months, even a couple years. Stop. Look what would have happened if you got started last year and the next year. That's what I'm saying. Even if you made half, look at the second year, 400,000. Even if you made half of that, would that not change your life right now? Exactly. Stop waiting. Stop making decisions today that are going to affect your future in a negative way. Like, start doing what you know can actually help you and save you. And treat this as serious as you treat school, serious as you treat a job. Because I guarantee, and this is the guarantee I'll give you, is if you put your time and effort into this, this will actually change your life. I hope that sheds light on some things, guys. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, okay? Because I'm actually launching something for those people that do not have a lot of capital or they're a little bit skeptical on where to put their money. I totally get it as someone who's been scammed in the space before. It's not a good feeling. That's your hard-earned money. You do not want it to go to somebody who doesn't deserve it. I have literally just the fix, and I'm going to be launching it very, very soon. I'm not going to give too much away. If you're not already in my free Telegram trading channel, get into it. This is where I'm going to put all of the updates and give you guys so much value in there. I'm going to link it in the description below. It's also in the link in my bio. But besides that, guys, thanks for joining me on another weekly call. See you on the next one. Remember, you're savage, not average.